Hello and welcome to another Pauper video. I'm Kalikaiz. Today I'm going to be playing Poison Storm. We're looking to poison our opponent with Prologue to Phyresis or Infectious Inquiry that draws a card or draws two cards and gives our opponent a poison counter. Then we're going to put a ton of counters on them by proliferating with Contentious Plan, Augury, Progress, and even Vivisurgeon's Insight, which draws 3 cards. We have Lorien Revealed to draw cards or get mana, and then we're just going to chain off and win the game. To tempo out our opponent, we have Weather the Storm and or Snap. And then we can go big with mana with Pentad Prism or Everflowing Chalice. And Lotus Petal here can give us colored sources as well as give us mana and Storm for the combo turn. Sideboard has a full 8 counter spells, 3 breath weapons, and 4 moments peace. All right, let's go ahead and hop into the matches and see if we can infect some people to death. Upstate New York Pauper is hosting the second event in their 2025 Open Series on Saturday, August 9th in Rochester, New York. The event currently has a cap of 64 players, and a cap that's $1,500 in cash prizes. I'll be there, and I hope to see you there too. They're also running their first ever charity tournament on June 21st to support the Trevor Project and Trans Lifeline. You can reach out to them directly if you'd like to donate items or cards to support the event, or donate to the charity directly at the link in their event description. For the details, just check out the links down below. Round 1, we're on the play. Okay, this hand is weird. We can play turn 1 Chalice and then turn 2 Contentious Plan. I think I should mulligan. This is way better. I think maybe the Snap is the least good at the moment. We'll put back the Snap. We're looking to draw a 2-mana proliferation. We can get the Pentad going. If we can play that on turn 2, we would have 5 mana turn 3. Or we can go Petal Inquiry off of this. Our opponent's on Altertron, so we want to poison them as soon as possible. Alright, so I can play the Pentad. Then I'll have 1, 2, 3 mana for the Inquiry. Make black, cast the Inquiry. Pass the turn. If we draw an untapped land, we're good. Otherwise, we cycle the Lorien Revealed, and then I can play the Augury and then continue chaining on the next turn. Alright, so we grab an island and pass the turn. Currently, this could put them to 5. We can't cast all those spells this turn, though. They have 3 mana in play. Okay, looks like they might have a crop rotation. They have Malevolent Rumble. So they found Retriever, Packdoll. We might be in a spot where we would lose. They take the Retriever. Interesting. And I guess they play 1 Retriever. Let's cast Experimental Augury. We found another Pentad. 1, 2. And then I will draw a card. Trying to draw into a land. Kind of Prologue. Can they win this turn? Maybe. The extra Pentad makes it a lot easier for us to win, though. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana. So we'll play the Pentad. We'll have 3 mana left over. We cast a Steady Progress, and then 1, 2, 3 mana here. And potentially Prologue. Finding a Snap would allow me to snap into a Vivisurgeon's Insight. They play a land attack. Packdoll Terror. We're at 16. Play the Pentad. And then draw a card. You have 4 poison. Experimental Augury. So I think I should just take the Peat Bog. Go to 5. Play the Peat Bog and pass. And now I can Weather the Storm during their combo turn. And that could, like, save me from dying this turn. Depends if they have Ashnod's Altar here. They have the Altar. We go to 15. It makes sense for them to attack. I mean, this doesn't actually stop us from dying. It just causes them to have to go for, like, another 10 minutes of looping. Play Retriever. Okay. Pass the turn. So now I go to a lot of life, and then they have to just loop for 30-odd times. And then kill me. Alright, they got me. So how do we sideboard versus Packdolltron? We want to bring in our Bring the Endings. I don't think the Snaps are really that good. I don't think the Weathers are really any good either. I think I'll just keep the Bring the Ending and that'll be it. We're on the play. It's an interesting hand. I think I'm going to keep. We have a turn 1 Pentad, which I think is probably worth just doing that. And then I have to... So that cost reduces all my spells, which I think is good. They play Candy Trail. Let's Augury looking for a land. Fine, Bring the Ending. I'll take the Peat Bog. Pass the turn. Our opponent has Forest. They play a Chromatic Star. Okay, we found another land. I can just pass. They go Ancient Stirrings. Could find them a land. I'm going to counter it. They're going to Pyroblast my counter on the Ancient Stirrings. So I'm glad that that was used for this, because the Ancient Stirrings might not find anything relevant. And now we know that they have Pyroblast. They find a tower. Plays Expedition Map. They're 2 turns away from Tron. Play a Contentious Plan. Just draw a card. 3. Play Progress. Next turn I can draw 3 cards with the Progress. Play the Woodlot. Pass a turn. They map. Finding a mine. And they play a Prism. So could have another Pyro. Looking for a poison spell. Let's cast Vivisurgeon's Insight. Draw 3. Nothing really going on. Cast a Chalice. Let's cast Augury. There's a Prologue. So we proliferated everything up. Prologue. And then play a land. And hopefully we can win next turn. They have 2 red sources here. They play out the Pactol Terror. So this is great because I can snap it. We'll tap our lands. Vivisurgeon's Insight. It's floating. We don't need the green mana. The green mana is basically colorless here. Go to 2 poison. We'll snap this. Untap. Cast a Lorien. Draw 3. Found a Progress. Cast a Steady Progress. Go 3 poison. Let's draw 2. Finding a Pentad. Cast Prologue. We have a plan. I will play out the petal and pass. So with the Pentad Prism and the plan, I have a lot of mana. They play Golem Foundry into a Prophetic Prism and a Candy Trail. So they're making potentially a Golem next turn after playing the Pactol. We want to use our non-blue mana, just maximizing all the blue mana possible. Then cast Contentious Plan. Go to 5. Let's draw 2. We found an Inquiry. They go to 6 poison. Double bring the ending. Go blue. Cast Vivisurgeon's Insight. Draw a bunch of cards. Okay. Plan. 7 poison. Black. Inquiry puts into 8. Find a Pentad. Let's pass. Get rid of all these non-blue lands. I have double counter. They decided to go for the Pactol. I think that's okay. Alright, my turn. I think they're pretty dead here. Let's plan. Get a 9. I have basically infinite mana at this point. Tap all my lands. Cast Insight. Make sure to give them a Golem token. Alright. So we're 1-1. I think we're fine the way that we've got it. Possibly the Dispel is okay over the snaps, but I like the idea that we can snap their Pactol off and then keep going. So we have a turn 1 Chalice, but that doesn't do anything else. So mulligan. And we have to mulligan this one. Our opponent has gone to 6 as well. We go to 5. We're keeping this. Opponent keeps 6. We have Contentious Plan. I will put back Peat Bog. Petal. They lead on a map. We have Scary. Now they're going to grab their other Tron land. That's fast. Let the Scary play a Chalice. Opponent plays Golem Foundry. Prophetic Prism as well. I hope that they don't have a Red Blast right now. They have 4 cards in hand. They play a Candy Trail. So I can go Contentious Plan, have 4 mana, Pentad Prism plus Contentious Plan. Alright, plan. We go up to 4 mana. Play the Pentad. Make sure I actually put a counter on it though. And then plan. Now I have a ton of mana. Play an island and pass a turn. Our opponent goes Prophetic Prism. They have a Golem Foundry token now. It can make a 3/3. Looks like they're going to play Pactol Terror. They play Mere Kinsmith. That can grab them their Mere Retriever. Actually, I think if they have Ashnod's Altar, they can win here. They play Candy Trail. And they draw a card. I'm going to start out with... draw 3 cards. We have a Prologue. Pass that. And then play a Pentad. Play Sappers and Scary. And pass. Hope I'm not dead. They didn't make any golems that turn. That's a surprise. Because they could have just made them and attacked. Right now they're attacking for 3. They have 1 Mere Retriever in hand. They have infinite golems if they end up having the Ashnod's altar. They do. Okay. They sacrifice the Kinsmith for the Retriever. They can Retriever for the Kinsmith. Now they have infinite. They grab the Candy Trail. They're going to look for a Pactol Terror. Draws a card. There's a Chromatic Sphere. They're going to sacrifice it maybe for green. Yep. Ancient Stirrings. I don't think you can pick up the Pactol Terror because it's a black card. They reveal a Prophetic Prism. They can make a Golem, sacrifice it, and play the Prism to draw a card. They play a map. And now they're going to loop. So, sure. Plays a Mirror Retriever. Yep. All right. We are now at 17 life. They're 1 poison. We have to maximize everything. So let's try Steady Progress. Poison you to 2. Find another progress. We basically have to find another Pentad or just chain. You go to 3. 1. Blue. Blue. Okay, Vivisurgeon's Insight. Put you to 4. Done. We have another Pentad. I guess I have to just try and find a proliferation though. Didn't find one. Another Inquiry. Look for maybe Lotus Petal, proliferation. We found a petal. Okay, okay. Play out the Pentad. Blue. Contentious plan. Seems like they don't have a Pyro right now. They go to 7. Try a Prologue. Oops. Let's see. By Prologue, I could draw into proliferation and win. I think if I draw proliferation, a 2-mana proliferation in the top 2, I win anyway. So I have to go black. This allows me to draw a 2-mana proliferation and then cast a Prologue. Inquiry. Let's go. Augury. Take a island. Go to 9. Sweet. Land. Inquiry. That was crazy. Pentad Prism is a good card. We'll see you in round 2. Thanks for watching. Did you know you could get sideboard guides on patreon.com/Kalikaiz? And did I mention you can get early access to videos on the YouTube page in the membership section? And if you like these videos, make sure to like and subscribe. Round 2 versus Venga. This is a good-ish hand. We have the Prism, but we can't really proliferate it very well. I'll play the Woodlot and pass. They have an Island, Fairy, Miscreant. That's really bad for me. Play another Woodlot. Pass the turn. They get in for 1 and don't do anything. Okay, I'll play my land and pass. I guess we're looking to start playing Deep Analysis. They get in for 1 and pass. That's cool. We'll go Deep Analysis. They counterspell this, I can play the Everflowing Chalice and have extra mana in play. So I now will play the Everflowing Chalice. They have 3 mana, they play a Fairy Seer. So unfortunately, I can't probably get the Steady Progress going. Unless they go like Ninja right now. They did not. Just Deep Analysis. Okay. Heat Bog, pass. I'm putting mana on the table, and I have the Weather Storm to try to stay alive. Here's a little Ninja. Okay. Plays of 1 Mind. Maybe I can resolve my spells now. Another of 1 Mind. Any lands? They found a land. They play the Fairy Seer. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So play Pentad. Play another Pentad. Then we'll go Steady Progress. Progress. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I've got tons of mana now. Wow, another Pentad. I think I should go Chalice and then draw 3 cards. Draw 3. Okay. Then I can play another Pentad. This is crazy. Idle. We'll draw a card. I mean, I'm not getting anywhere, but I'm going to have a ton of life after this. And then hopefully I'll draw some big mana spells that can draw me more cards. Drew a Weather. So I'll play Heat Bog, cast Weather Storm, pass a turn. I'm at 38. They have of 1 Mind again. That's the 3rd of 1 Mind. 3 in the top 10, 20. Pretty sweet. They get in. Draw. They're going to discard. So now all they have to do is continue to make land drops while I sit here not having anything going on. They're able to discard their removal spell. Pretty awesome for them. And they discard to hand size now. Draw Scary. There's an issue here that I have is that I don't have any more Deep Analysis in my deck. So soon, at one point, they'll be able to just counterspell all of my big mana draw spells. They hacker. So we have to be able to draw some of those spells before they have 5 fairies in play, and also more counterspells. With 9 cards in hand, it's, you know, pretty likely that they'll just have a random counterspell. They discard 2 cards, Brine Barrow and Fairy Seer. We'll try an Infectious Inquiry. They'd have to have double spell, Stutter Sprite, or Counterspell. Use Counterspell. Okay, pass the turn. 2 counterspells down. They flash into Spell Stutter so that I can't actually hard cast any more Infectious Inquiries due to the extra counter Spell Stutter Sprites that are in their hand. Gets in. A Ninja. Okay, so they've got a Spell Stutter in hand. Drawing tons of cards. Enjoying their life. And doing exactly what they wanted to do. They discard a Miscreant. I don't understand. They're just holding counter. Very weird. They just have double Spell Stutter. I pass the turn. They get in. They draw back up to 7. Oh, they ninja the ninja. So now they can ninja. We go to 15. They draw 3 cards. They're maintaining their double Spell Stutter. I need a Lorien Revealed. Draw Snap. I'm just going to go the next game. Problem with not having breath weapons in the main deck. So I want the breath weapons. I think I'm going to cut most of the Weather Storms. And then bring the Endings. Cutting the Chalice as well. I don't know if I want to cut the Prologue or not. We'll trim 1 Snap and 1 Prologue. Hopefully I can resolve a breath weapon and then just deal with them. Usually I don't think the Weather Storm's super very good against them. Okay, we're on the play. I mean, I have some cards I can cast. So I'm keeping, I guess. We're looking for some poisoning. Our opponent mulligans to 6. I wonder if they will do anything on turn 1. We play our blue land. Okay, they're just passing. So let's go Scary and then pass. If they play a creature, we can counter it. If they don't play a creature, they go Fairy Seer. I'm going to counter. That resolves. We'll play Peat Bog. I found the Inquiry. They play Miscreant. Okay. We will play Infectious Inquiry. I think I have the Contentious plan here. They did not have a Spell Pierce. Or they chose not to cast it. Okay. So that's much better now. We can get the Pentad in play. We have the Bring the Ending and the Weather the Storm. Feel pretty confident. Let's go. They get in for 1. They are going to Ninja. Okay. I wonder if they have a Nulls. Like, how many Nulls did they bring in? Plays an Island. And a Miscreant. Okay. So they're saying there's more ninjas where that one came from. Let's play out the Prism. They bring in a Null. I'll counter. Then cast Augury. Looking for more lands or a breath weapon. Bring the Ending also is decent. But let's take, or I could just take the Augury. I think I'm taking the Bring the Ending. Go to 3 poison. And then I will draw a card. Poison you some more. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have Bring the Ending. I think I will cycle this and put a land into play. Just making sure I make land drops. Pass. They have 4 mana. I don't think I'm going to do anything this turn. Gets in. They have an extra ninja. So that means I probably want to play the Insight and then counterspell their counter. Then hope to find a breath weapon. Play a Lotus Petal. If they want a Spell Setter. Cast Vivisurgeon's Insight. Go to 5. Okay. Play the Woodlot. And then Progress. They have a Dispel. Okay. I could go for the Weather Storm right now. I think I'm going to wait. They get in for 4. They draw a card. Now they're going to loot. This card's in a Null. Let's Deep Analysis. We found the Breath Weapon. I'll Deep Analysis again. Should I Deep Analysis again and then just Weather Storm? Deep Analysis. Okay, another Pentad. Play Lotus Petal. Play a Pentad. They have a Null. I will counter. Counter resolved. Let's try an Augury then. This is just resolving. Okay, I'll take the Contentious plan. Go to 6. Play another plan. Use a counterspell. We'll go land. Weather the Storm. I'm at 35. Hopefully they just play a bunch of ninjas or a bunch of fairies. There's one fairy. 2 fairies. Gets in for 4. Draws a card, then, well, yeah, okay, they draw, then they get to loot. Discards an island. So they'll probably make a land drop. 4 cards in hand. Draw Insight. Well, let's try the Lorien Revealed first. Try Vivisurgeon's Insight. That resolves. Sick. Okay. Play Lotus Petal. We're just looking for them to play out their spell setter. Maybe they go spell setter here, then I experimental augury, and then they dispel, and then I just breath weapon. They did not. I will try the augury. They have the spell setter. I'm going to try the breath weapon. I don't lose to a spell pierce, but I do lose to a dispel. Oh, yes, it worked. Oh, nice plan. Nice sideboard plan. Let's go. And the one of Weather the Storm we ended up drawing. Wow. So snap maybe is not as good. Get the prologue in. Get a weather in. Game 3, my opponent has kept 7, so we're probably losing with this hand. Let's mulligan. And this hand also losing. This hand's a decent one. So get rid of Insight and the Woodlot. They lead on Island. Play out the Peatbog. We are looking to play the Infectious Inquiry if they tap out. They do flash in an Intruder, so they might tap out. Gets in for 1. Plays a Ninja. I guess I just need to play the Prism. And then draw a card. This Ninja's going to be terrible for me. Pass. I wish I had like an early removal spell. Something like a Snuff Out would be great. They're just going to ride this thing to victory. I'll play a Lotus Petal. Attempt Infectious Inquiry. If they have Counterspell here, I'm super dead. And GG. Fairies are kind of the fun police for the combo players. Round 2, we have one of our best starts, and we're on the play. We have Prism plan, and then we also have Prologue. We can also just Pentad Prism into Prologue, and then play Petal into Contentious plan on the next turn. So I'll start out with the Woodlot. Our opponent is on some sort of burn deck. They lead on a Voldaren Epicure. So we're in a race matchup, and I think we need to just try and do things as fast as possible. And for that reason, I'm not going to play the plan first. I'm going to just Prologue here. And then next turn, I have a decent storm count. Pass the turn, we drew a Lorien Revealed. Red, black, burn. They're slightly slower, making the weather storms a bit better. But sideboard-wise, they have Pyroblasts and Duresses, which can make it very difficult. As well as things like Smash the Smithereens. It's kind of tough to navigate the post-board games. They discard a Rakdos Carnarium. Gets in for 1. They could have just played the land and discarded the swamp. Go land, plan. You're at 2. We have another plan. Contentious plan. Okay, you're at 3. If I petal into weather, then I can still cast Vivisurgeon's Insight the next turn. So we're going to do it. Wait. 3. If I played a land, I did play a land. This is turn 3. Okay. Weather. Gain 12. Our opponent end steps a lightning bolt. We go to 27. That's why they kept the mountain open. That makes sense. They have 3 mana. Looks like grab the prize into a kitchen imp. So we're going to take 3 damage from these, plus an additional 2 from the grab the prize. We're at 25, going to 22. Bam. They get in. Okay. We already have them poisoned, so we don't really need to play the Infectious Inquiry. Just draw 3 cards. You proliferate, and then play the Scary out. On the next turn, we could potentially have another Stormy turn, where we end up casting a lot of spells and casting the weather. They play a Mountain. Another grab the prize, discarding and returning a Sneaky Snacker. So it's just sort of making me think that I should be playing the breath weapons in the main deck still. They get in, we're at 17. And they plot a robbery. Play the Pentad. Progress. You're at 5. Land. Progress again. And you're at 6. Storm is 3. 2, 3. Yep, we have enough. We can go black. And cast Inquiry. They go 7. Land. So if we draw another 2-drop, they're dead here. They go to 8. Well, that doesn't win the game. We can snap their Snacker and then cast Weather Storm. Snap the snack. Get out of here. I guess I could see if I could win here. Let's just burn the Prism, go to 9, and we did win the game. Okay, I'll take that. That's not what I expected to happen, but I've never actually gone for it there like that, and we had it. So they're dead on turn 5. We want Dispel or Pyroblast. I think we're off of Prologue, and we need to make 2 more cuts. So it could be the Chalice, but I do like having the extra mana. Also, the Breath Weapon is pretty good. So let's cut the Snaps and cut the Chalice. And we're looking to just counterspell their Pyros, Breath Weapon their board, and Weather Storm to buy time. All right, so I have a hand that, you know, plays lands for a while, which is fine. Our opponent leads on a ping land. We go to, oh no, it's a gain land. Okay. Thought it was a ping land. Let's play the Scary, pass. Here I have like, let's see, Vivisurgeon's Insight on turn 4 after playing a Pentad plus Dispel up. Okay, they contaminated ground my land. Play a Scary, pass. Plays a Mountain. Play a Peat Bog. I do have a Weather now, but I can't cast it without a green source in play, obviously. They play a Swamp, and they go Kitchen Imp. So we're in the clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Gets in for 2. Land. Play the Pentad. We will Contentious Plan. Play a Lotus Petal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So playing the Lotus Petal, I'm kind of priced into playing the Weather Storm here. So let's do it. Weather for 12. Our opponent attacks, putting me to 28. Maybe they just have a bunch of Pyroblasts open. 4 cards in hand. They play Alms of the Vein, so they're probably holding a single Pyroblast. We want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take 2 damage. Play Scary. Cast Vivisurgeon's Insight. We have the Dispel. They didn't have the Pyroblast. Interesting. I think I'm just going to pass. I could Contentious Plan there, but I think it's better to wait. Another Kitchen Imp. So we're at 19. They have 3 cards in hand. They didn't have a Red Blast last turn. Let's cast Lorien Revealed. Draw 3 cards. No Pyro. I will land Augury, looking for a Infectious Inquiry. Okay. What do we do now? I don't really want to waste the Storm count. I'm just going to pass the turn and discard the Peat Bog. So the plan is going to be tap these for black, play the Infectious Inquiry, then I'll have 6, 7, 8 mana, and I can use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Trying to find a Weather Storm. They discard a Snacker. The Vildair and Epicure that they played. Okay. Thanks. We get in for 4, or they get in for 4. We're going to go to 14. Let's untap. This puts me to 12. Found another Pentad. Just cast the Inquiry. Find a Dispel. Play a Pentad. That makes the Contentious Plan free. Draw. Go to 3. Proliferate everything. Okay. Draw again. This is 1 mana basically because the mana comes back onto the Pentads. Cast another Progress. You're at 4. We have a Pentad Prism. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. I guess if they have a Dispel here, I'm pretty host, but I'm trying to find a Weather Storm. I think I'm dying if they don't if I don't find it. Cast Vivisurgeon's Insight. They go to 5. Now I have Augury. If I find an Augury or a Weather, I'm good. There's a Weather. Okay, you play out a Scary and a Weather Storm. A casual 30 life. I love it. And they scoop on round 4. Okay, round 4. I don't know what this player's on. We have double Pentad. That's kind of neat. So we can go Woodlot, turn 2, Pentad, Pentad. But we're looking for proliferation. Plains. So White Weenie. Post board, they will be bringing in... Alright, so go Pentad into another Pentad. And we found a Prologue. So we can cast the Prologue next turn. We might have to go cycle for an island, cast the Prologue. They play Lunarch Veteran. Oh, Boros, not White Weenie. They get in for 1. Best draw is a 2-mana proliferation. So I'll cycle, grab an island, and then play the Prologue. And then let's see where we get. Peat Bog, Okay, so next turn we can play Peatbog, Snap, and then Infectious Inquiry. They play a Squadron Hawk. We get in for 2. We have a Chalice, so let's cast that. Pass the turn. I'm a little bit worried that they're going to kill me soon. They play Battle Screech. Yep, so they're gearing up. They could potentially kill me. Gets in. Another Pentad. Let's try the Infectious Inquiry. So I have steady progress now. Play the Scary. Play Progress. You go to 3. On Vivisurgeon's Insight. So let's see. Play the Pentad. Snap your thing. Cast Vivisurgeon's Insight. Play the Pentad. Snap. That would work. Pentad. So if they have a rally, I'm pretty done for though. Blue. Snap the bird. 1 tap. Okay, then we'll have 3 mana left over. Vivisurgeon's Insight, hoping for a Weather Storm. You go to 4. Done. Progress is free. But it only draws 1 card. 5. I guess I have to Prologue in case I can draw a Weather Storm. We didn't. Contentious plan could draw the Weather Storm. 1, 2, 3. They go to 7. Alright, if you have the rally, we're dead. They're looting. They're trying to find it. They didn't find it. Wow. That's pretty lucky. Plays Luna's Phantom. Yeah, we're taking 3, 6. Going to 6 life, but not dead. Screeches again. No longer mattering. I think we should be able to survive and or win this turn. Unfortunately, I had to burn the Prism. We have another Insight. So I want to play the Insight and try to save this Chalice mana as long as possible. And they're dead. Don't call it a combo. Haha, we gotcha. Combo time. Steady progress. You go to 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. And then I'll just cast a Infectious Inquiry. Blam. So I wonder if I could just go Breath Weapon. And we are looking to buy time. So cut some Prologues and a Snap. But then we might also need Dispel or Bring the Ending. So let's go Bring the Ending, cutting the Snaps, and the Chalice. Okay, let's see how that goes. This is not keepable. Mulligan, this is definitely keepable. Let's put back a plan, and we can go Peatbog, turn 2 Scary plus Infectious or Inquiry, and then turn 3 Plan. They lead on Abraded Bluffs. So Peatbog, your turn. We definitely want to keep some of these petals for the potential breath weapons. They planes. Plays a hawk. They're going to grab 2 or 3 more hawks. If they get 3 hawks, then they can discard a strands if it's in their hand. They reveal 2 hawks. So they probably don't have strands in hand. So petal, Inquiry, pass. So depending if they keep the red open, we might not want to play the plan right away. They go for a Faithless Looting. Discarding Hawk, Battle Screech. I wonder if I should Experimental Augury. I'll cast the Augury. Take the Bring the Ending. Play the Scary. Pass. I only have 6 mana. This would be 7 mana. So it's a bit sketchy. They play a Hawk. They have red mana open, only 2 mana. I guess they could play the other Hawk and then Battle Screech. They have Fiend's Informant. Discarding Revoke Existence. They draw some cards. Or they put more birds in play, sorry. It's a lot of birds. Let's cast Vivisurgeon's Insight. Draw 3. You go to 3. Play the land. I'm going to put the Pentad into play. Pass. They can't Dust to Dust me. If they go for a rally, I can counter it. Getting in 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They have a rally. I have a counter. Do you have a counter? They don't have a counter. But we're going to die next turn. They play a Lunark. So I have to play Experimental Augury, looking for how to Bring the Ending. Guess that's okay. I need a way to make green mana now. Just gonna try drawing 3 cards. 5. This might not be enough. Petal or land, petal, green. Weather the Storm. We gain 4, 12, or 21, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 18, 19, 20. We'll go to 1 life. I don't think we're gonna win. I think my sideboard plan was a little bit too bad. They are gonna put me to 1 life, I believe. Unless I miscounted. Maybe they have a bolt too. Raven Inspector. We'll play plan. Just 6. Okay, we found a Pentad. That's pretty important. Play another plan. Go to 7. Another Pentad. Okay. We need to draw a poison spell in the next 2 turns. You go to 8. Steady progress. Can we get there? You go to 9. Yeah. Got him. Let's go. See you in round 5. Round 5. Here we go. Good hand. Let's keep it. There's a lot going on here. I mean, Infectious Inquiry early is good. Pentad Prism is good. Visitor's Insight is good. Snap is good. All of it together is kind of medium because we don't actually have proliferation. Heatbog, your turn. I wonder if people get scared that they're about to see some mono black land destruction. They probably know I'm on Poison Storm though. They have an Aquifer. I think we want to play the Inquiry. We want to get ahead on cards and try to make land drops, but we did not make a land drop. If they tap out, we could go Pentad Prism into Augury. Swift on lands, unfortunately. Okay, pass. I will discard the Weather the Storm, I think. Yeah. I guess here, if they're using all their mana, could Augury trying to find a land for the next turn. Augury. Even Lorien Revealed would be okay. Let's take this other Peat Bog. You go to 2. We'll discard the Weather. Our opponent plays Island, Mental Note. Getting rid of a removal spell. Plays another Mental Note. And it's Larian Terror. Peat Bog, go. So to beat this deck, we want to be bringing in Dispels and Fogs. But we have to be able to make land drops. Looks like my read on the hand was correct in that it wasn't good enough. They Brainstorm. Okay, I'm going to go to the next game. They're playing an Angler. Yeah, that was a good quit there. We want the Dispels. And we want to bring in the Peace. We think we can trim down on the Snaps and the Weathers. Prologue and Weather. And 1 Chalice. Okay, on the play. That's a sad mulligan. This does things. We're going to get rid of the Peace for now. Lead on the Scary. Opponent plays a tap land. Play the Peat Bog. They play an Island. And they Ponder. If they shuffle with the Ponder right now, then we could just slam a draw 3 with the Vivisurgeon's Insight. We're just passing. I'll play another Peat Bog. They kept their card previously. 3 mana. What's going on? They're gonna last rites me? That would be bad. Okay. That's kind of surprising. They have to discard 4 cards. They discarded 5 cards, so they get rid of all my card draw spells. I guess if I can untap and find... I mean, I have a lot of draw 3s in my deck, so maybe I'll just draw one. That was kind of crazy. We have way more mana than them, but they have Deep Analysis. Ha 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 ha. How about I undo everything you just did by drawing 4 cards? That was awesome. Would let pass the turn. They're going to Deep Analysis. We got 4 cards in hand. Plays an Aquifer and a Ponder. We're looking for any number of our other draw 3s. An Augury. So let's go Augury. Trying to find a draw 3. We find another Augury. Like that. And then I'll cast the Augury. Maybe I can find my Infectious Inquiry. I'll have to take the Insight. And then I don't know if I should play the Contentious plan, but I feel like I should. Plan. Okay. And we can play Chalice. Your turn. Hopefully they don't have more last rites. We can play the Vivisurgeon's Insight plus a single Dispel. They conceded. Nice last rites. Okay. So they're just going for stripping my hand. I still think that the Dispel is better. So let's cut the Chalice. Bring back in the Prologue. That was very lucky to draw the Deep Analysis there as a 1-of. Okay, so we have a fast Infectious Inquiry. We should keep that. Let's play the Peat Bog. We drew a Lorien Revealed. They play Island, Ponder. We could just play the Island, and then when they use this for like Thoughtscar or whatever, guess I play Island. I should just Inquiry and then hope they don't have a Spell Pierce. They didn't have it. Sick. Get rid of the Moment's Piece. Plays an island. Are you going to do it again? You're crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're crazy. This card's Sneaky Snacker. 2 cards left in hand. So I guess you get rid of this, and this. Okay. I'll play my Woodlot then. Very weird to be just going so deep on the last rites. 4 mana. Murmuring Mystic. Okay. Let's cast a Prologue. Finding a Scary. I think I'm going to put the Pentad into play. And then cycle for a land. And pass the turn. They have 1 card in hand. They play a Ponder. This game has been very strange. This entire match. Don't shuffle. But what, you have a counterspell? Gets in for 1. We go to 17. At least they're poisoned already. Land, Petal. We're going to try the Lorien. They have a counter. We have a response. Draw 3. Okay. Pass. Gets in for 3. We're at 14. Try plan. They have counterspell here. That would be really bad. They go to 3. Okay. Find double Prism. Let's play Prism. And play another one. Counterspell. Let's try Augury. I'll take the Insight, I guess. You go to 4. That's the turn. We're going to take 4 and go to 10. Plays a Tellurian Terror. So next turn we have to play the Moment's Piece, probably. Let's see what happens. They get in. Cast Insight. We go to 5. We have a Moment's Piece in hand now. Let's go Augury. Finding a Dispel. Go to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can play the Lotus Petal. And then I can play the Vivisurgeon's Insight. Blue, 1, 2, 3. Go to 7. Okay. That just resolves. So play the Peat Bog. We're going to upkeep a Moment's Piece. That worked. Let's see what they draw. They cycle Lorien Revealed because they don't have 5 lands to cast it. Finding an Aquifer. Okay. So, you know, Fog is on. No sense in attacking. My turn. Another Fog. Let's start by going Pentad. And then casting Lorien Revealed. Seems like they have a counter. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And right now it's 9 damage, so if they can stop me from fogging, then they can win. Maybe not. I mean, obviously if they attack for 9, I don't die, but I was thinking they could counter and then stop me from fogging. Got a lot of fogs though. We drew Weather the Storm and Dispel. I'm just gonna go to their turn. And we will fog again. Moment's Piece. Take a time off. Time out. Looks like they drew a Lorien Revealed. That is a solid draw. They get to draw 3 cards. They might have a land drop. We just draw a land. Their Snacker came back. Let's try draw 2. Find a Progress. Okay. Cast Steady Progress. They go to 8. Now I can just double Weather. So let's go Saffron Scary. Or, let's see, they have 5, 10, 11, 12. Let's go Deep Analysis myself. We found Infectious Inquiry, and we'll play a Weather the Storm. Gain 12. Not going to fog this time. Okay, they're swinging in. All good. Okay. We go to 7. Untap. Finding an island. Let's try to draw 2 cards. They brainstorm in response. That's fine. Mental note. Milling some cards. Snacker. And that's GG, it looks like. We have double counterspell. So land, Ryan Inquiry, and mental notice again. So that's not going to do it. Unless they have a foil and 2 dispels. Well, they would have to have a counterspell. Or foil this, then double dispel. They have a counterspell. But so do I. GG. 4-1 with Poison Storm. There's probably some different changes that you'd make to adapt to the metagame, but it was pretty sweet. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next video.